that you, Ganj? Okay. Yeah, I'm live now. What's going on? How you doing? How come you haven't called this number? Well, I'm gonna change my phone out. Now I really want to get the other service, right? I've been hearing some pretty jacked up crap about them, but all of it's messed up. But I'm not gonna tolerate the crap that Verizon is pulling, because we know it's FBI. It's a Fed phone, and we know that they want to get everybody away from the Constitution, all that kind of stuff. Right now, the biggest thing going on is one of the biggest things, other than numerous, is the young man who was lynched over there in was that Carolina or Georgia, wherever. We had even a woman that was lynched as well. When I say the police, what I'm talking about is government agents. I'm talking about contractors. I don't think y'all can get them sitting gray men out in the back of some place. Today, I'm always doing tests, you know what I'm saying? Snoo, you, Big Jers, a few people, y'all know that I've been doing martial arts since I was, like 9 years old? Some of y'all remember me in gymnastics, tumbling, skits, acting. There's always a test going on, right? Because, see, we got to always deal with egos, right? And how do you kill the ego, right? So I put a video together, but I said, you know what? Because if nobody's going to figure it out, and shit, I could have got hurt doing the foolish shit that I did. But I like to put on. Sometimes I like to do things that's outside the norm. And do you expect everybody to get it? Some would say, well, it's normal for that to happen. Well, yeah, but sometimes when you see people in a different space, it doesn't mean you got to cheer them up. You got to make them this, that, and the other. You have to push the envelope. When I say people is one together, it's not a game. I mean, I do things literally because I'm capable and able. Even, and because I talk about my back, my wrists, my knees, and all that, it don't mean a goddamn thing. Because if it meant something, it means something to the doctors and the fake VA. Okay? I do that because I want to see y'all's reaction. I'm always saying it's always a test and nobody's paying attention. They think, oh, the test is, it's like supposed to be on some kind of piece of paper. And don't even have a clue what the fuck I'm testing for. Nobody knows how to ask the right questions. And don't mean you're going to get a goddamn answer either. There's a reason for everything. If you walk in this world as if you know everything, well, you're pretty fucking stupid. So I did that video because, my arrow bar, I was sitting there, I was going to eat. And I said, well, you know what? I was going to sit on it. But then I was like, no, fuck, I was going to get my chair. I'm not going to say that. So I pushed it with my foot and I stepped on. I attempted to step on it. I lost my footing. Now, I could have just stepped right on it. And I was like, it's pretty funny. It's monotonous. And I said, well, I wonder how far I can go. I literally in my head was like, how far can I go? I squeezed my food. And then right when I realized I couldn't go no further because it's the truck, and I didn't know where the weights were, I thought I pushed it far enough, I slapped the ground with a judo fall, and just, and it was easy. It was just like, like nothing hard, pow, boom. And the first thing in my head was, am I pushing it? I'm not going to say that to anyone else. I really asked myself, am I pushing it? You know what the word free means? Really means? No, free, really free. It's to be free of all inconveniences, and most people have inconveniences and they don't even know it. I can prove it. I can prove it. Okay? I was sitting inside with Tia and Ganja. We was watching 3 toenails and 1 teeth and some wolves and shit, right? And and I wanted to be outside. I even said to Ganja walking out, oh man, it feels so good to be Didn't and because I really feel that way. That's a real feeling. And I've been in homes and apartments, you know, other than when I would camp and hunting and all that, Florida, and for those of you who know me for that, J. Lardell, all you guys, Ricky Carlisle, all you guys, Derek Walker, you know, y'all know how I am about fishing and hunting. I was like one of the most avid. I don't think y'all know, if I was to tell y'all how many deers and cows I put to sleep, I'm not gonna give you a list. Y'all would call me a mass murderer. Okay? Renee Jarvis and Mungo and them, all those guys, when I used to go fishing, I would come back with like 3 or 4 potato sacks of like angel and blue and bass, big mouth, you know, out in the sound, depending what was. And that was every time I went, once to twice a month. My freezer was so full that I was using 4 apartments, you know, to store all the feed. And then I was giving it away to everybody in the apartment in the Bronx and on the street, the Haitians, Jamaicans. Sometimes when you come from that background, you want to be in this place, and it's not a low place, it's not a little place. It's just a place that you find it's befitting. You know, you do things, then you wait. Some things don't have to mean nothing to no one. But see, when it's a test, it's a test. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you think you are. A test is a fucking test. Okay? I actually saw a ganja running. I wanted to mess with him. And I was like, I would like to go running again. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching him run around with his body, feet. And so I do a little jib. I just, you know, I told you earlier, I ran around, not even, I think like a quarter of a mile, if that. And it really hit me that, okay, I really want to run again, you know, regardless of the damage I did when I was supposed to wait 2 years and I ran a little infection on my heart, on the heart, supposedly, right? And I routed back after like 6-8 months of running, you know, got myself to run back in, you know, marathons. Get the last t-shirt and sweatshirt I got, you know, showing all the marathons that I ran with the Navajo Nation and Page. And that was because of that 10 miles of run, not knowing that I was doing myself damage because of not knowing what I was poisoned with. Only the Ethiopian doctor knew. But the rest of them played the game. They played the WHO, the Tuskegee game with the wrong motherfucker. So I test everybody. And I'll test your ass until you fall out or you crash. That's how real it is. I will test your ass till you fall the fuck out or you crash. Because see, they've been beating you up every day with a whole lot of shit. Every one of you. Every last one of you. I don't give a fuck if you think you're an operator, it's all good. I'm doing the job. I'm the one that's gonna be having the 2-mile shot. Like, fuck you. You too. You're no damn different. You know? We've allowed clowns to actually believe, because you're in your stupid domain of coming into something. I don't give a fuck who you are. You are. To think that these monkeys, and this is how low they think of the so-called citizens, and ignorance. They don't think about y'all at all, because you know the Zionists have done their job painting y'all as black, nigga, negro, whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? And even some Latinos who don't hide behind the fact of who their great grandmother was, and they were both dark. They say black and ignorance, and I know a plethora of them. But you have the ones here that's because they don't know nothing. Nothing. You know? Yeah, I like to see everybody smiling and shit. But in this fake world that y'all call the real world, it's not real at all. It's fake. Your arguments, your stupid lividity, your stank mentality. You're sitting on your ass as if you got you got up here and you know what the fuck it is. That little walk through your fictional life. That's what still you have a choice. You know what that means? None of y'all know what it means by you have a choice. Wavy Malcolm, Millennial, what's going on, y'all? Oh man, I got delusions right here. It's good to see y'all up in here. But I'm asking, I want to hear some answers. You know? I walk around every day not knowing a goddamn thing. It's a pleasure to. I know how to build shit, and I will still watch stuff because some things I never built, and because it's not that I can't figure it out, it's because there's so many that can assist, whether it's visual, oratory, one of the senses, right? To help you with seeing and hearing it, or hands-on. That's a magnificent thing, isn't it? And they really think that everybody's stupid. And y'all are pretty much granting them that perception. Any of y'all ever look at what you're eating? No, really, really look at what you're eating. Any of y'all? They allowed marijuana to be legal on the so-called federal level, not so much in the state. Well, come see, come saw, right? Because they know idiots will still push things in these fictional states that were once grand countries with marvelous melanated people doing exactly what all of us did everywhere. Right now, I'd be embarrassed to be a light skin. I don't give a fuck about it. It didn't mean nothing. I was groomed to have nothing, no feelings and emotions. I'd be pretty embarrassed right now. But I'm not asking that of you, okay? Because I know some of you just want to get away from that. And you really had no part in it, knowingly. So you cannot hide. It's like Inglourious Bastards when, what's the name, cuts a swastika on their head. Nobody needs to cut anything in there. There's no hate. But it needs to be a remembrance. You can't allow a certain group of people to walk in such pain and think that, I did it. No. That's the cause and half. That's, based on certain actions where it didn't have to be that way. Y'all should be pissed off that there's even a system that pushes that nonsense that's so going against. And I'm going to say this, the original people of this land. Y'all should be, because it's so easy to want to be a Jew because Hollywood made this fake Jew ideology, all right? Without expressing the truth of anything, to easily try and hide the fact that we built this country because they came over and they didn't inherit, they occupied it, and they destroyed it because they couldn't keep it up. Even with us, as Martin Luther King and numerous others said, as we were teaching you. Now you have all these perversions running around playing police. They have no jurisdiction over you. You don't know that. It's funny how people can be born on the land and all because of what the government's done, act like you're the problem, and then become part of the problem their damn selves. Isn't that pretty funny? I think it's funny myself. Well, I think it's very funny. When you get to my age, you get this strength that is, I can't explain it. At least in this body, right? You get the strength that you have to keep. Okay, because most people call it ignorant strength, right? Melanated, 9-ether, and all this other goofy stuff. All right. And I've been teaching y'all, and I wanted to see who was paying attention. And I'm going to break it down so that way this time it'll really be tied in. I've been telling you that woman is the power. And I mean, especially that man is the strength that keeps that power from going all over the place, right? In all reality, I give it to you backwards. I want to see who would rationalize and reason. Woman is the actual strength. Man is the power that comprises of that strength. Woman has to endure so much that the man goes through. And this is the part they had to break in the family. That strength had to keep her from the 60s. And it didn't work up into these last 2 generations. And it's still working. And that power, they had to subjugate to a place of no. But you've been saying that for it's about time still. And you're not in the moment of now. So you haven't circumvented anything. And nobody can figure that out. It's always a test. What's wrong with y'all? When I do like this, right? Is that based upon strength? And if I do like that, it's based upon power, right? So when I'm doing this, I'm winding it up to give it some strength to release the power. Jack in the box, pop goes, you know what I'm saying? Chinese finger trick. You put your fingers in because of the cone. You pull out. You think it's taking. You think it's taking strength. It's the power of perception. Then you realize how you can actually release it. See, I know. Red, why you do this? I've been running around teaching. Now you can teach them appropriately. The benefit of me being on here, there's people who actually know me who come and watch. Y'all can go and read the comments anytime. You can go onto my page, go on to go out and look at comments. You know that, right? And it's y'all, Sharon, it's all of you guys. And I appreciate it. You know, original Lone Wolf, he just did a video as well. Pretty damn awesome. I had a hard time getting on his page to watch the video. You know, I kept pulling all this other nonsense up. Not the original Lone Wolf. No, I was able to get onto it, so. Y'all get it that you're in a different time. We're not talking about time as in from A to B. A different time, not even talking about century, year, and all that other fictional shit. I'm talking about a very caustic, toxic environment. And are you aware it plays a role in every one of you? How many of you walking on the street, if you had gas, you wouldn't fart because you're worried about what other people think? Like, I wouldn't give a flying fuck. How many of y'all looking at your own is hurting? I get it all right here and be like, God damn, man, that's me. Y'all's perception of egoic mannerism has nothing to do with true mannerism. How can you have true mannerism if you don't have respect of self? To take care of self first. Why would you put it off for everybody else as if you're meaningless? That's subservient. Oh, okay. Right. Everybody knows everything. I get it. Oh, I said it's a test. It's always going to be a test. And y'all think it's a game, right? A game is a test. No, it's not. A game is deceptive by the nature of how it's been utilized. They took from us and they created all this bullshit. Hey, millennial. Actually, I just told the truth. You might want to go back to the beginning. Okay. Woman is a strength that endures. Yes, the man endures, but he has the power, and he hasn't been released yet. That was, I wanted to see if y'all would pay attention to these little things. You don't want to go with the dribble of what the world says. Half of them don't say none of this. I bet you. Go and do the research. I'm my own vessel. Okay? And I was doing that to see if anybody would figure it out. We're saying woman's the power and the man covers it. Why would we do that? You don't need a bell on your face. You don't need synthetic wigs on your head and all that other. We know who's playing the role. You don't have to put all that crap on your face. Beauty is an eye of the beholder. Yet, how does beauty find the eye of the beholder if it doesn't even know, you know? So I was doing that with the hope that Joe would figure it out. Oh, there's other tests of it, and I'm waiting. I'm always asking questions, ain't I? And so I got to a point, I was like, I'm not going to wait until the so-called spring or fall. I'm going to have to break this right now because I don't think anybody's getting it. Nobody's really talking. Don't regurgitate everything. Research it. Look in yourselves. The tests won't stop. Never. They build character and strength. Even unknowingly, when you think you know everything, you don't know shit. And that's the fun part of it. You know? I have a couple of friends in Philly, right? Guys I used to enjoy, we used to hang out, box at the gym and all that when we was teenagers, you know? Went to the Army. One went to the Army, the other one, he just got caught up in the gangs a little bit, but he got out. And I went to the Navy. They're both paralyzed, you know, shot. For no good reason. The one who was in gangs, right, funnily, he wasn't even the target. He just got hit. The one that was in the Army, he was protecting his, you know, a family member. And another guy walked up behind him and shot him square in the back of his spine, right? Came out, messed up his, you know, intestines and everything, tore it up. Okay? My homies, we, you know, message each other. I get messages whenever, you know, on Instagram. You know. No, I haven't gotten a message in a while now, but I know they're alive and they're doing well. It's always a test. I'm always testing myself as well. Strength, my deviations every once in a while, perception of things going on. When I don't feel the earth, you know, I have a rage in me. When I don't feel her, right? It's not that I don't feel her. It's that at that moment I don't want to feel her. You dig what I'm saying? This is not conflicting. This is not some whims of this is not a conflagration of anything or anything. It's just I felt like I really need to share these things because the weather's going to change. It's going to get warm again, actually. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get, I think, like after tomorrow night, I think it's supposed to start getting like the 40s and 50s. Yeah, that's they actually made this, but I don't like what they're doing to everybody. Well, it's quite a few. Okay? There are those who I really don't give a shit about. Joe, you don't understand how important it is for y'all to really come together. No matter what. You're not supposed to like everything. You're not supposed to hate everything. You're not supposed to. The thing is, for me, it's gonna be a test. It always is. And there's so many, and you gotta take those good times. You gotta make them mean something. Okay? You gotta have a one for them. Because they're magic. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that breaks the spell. You know what I mean? No, it really does. It breaks a spell, at least. You know? And then exercise, you know, also does help. You know? Y'all know what it's like to humble yourselves? I'm only asking because I just want to know. Do y'all know what it's like to humble yourselves? Remember I asked this before a little while ago. Do you know what it is to be humble? Do you know how to humble yourselves? Any of y'all pay attention? Have you taken upon yourself to humble yourself? In thought, in practice, not in theory? Well, I don't care about them hiding this. You know what I'm saying? They can hide this all they want. They can whatever. Nobody's done nothing negative or whatever over here. You know what I'm saying? The woman is a strength who can keep that power from going all over the place, from doing vile things. Man, oh yeah. You just don't get it. Oh, Samson and Delilah. Now you're paying attention. One was cunning, with a specific thing to do, not really realizing the damage it would cause. Instead of being that strength, she waned, and then she removed the power that was important. He had to call and summon upon that which was in him from the earth. Push 2 pillars because of the betrayal. Y'all didn't get the significance of that? Yes. My grandmother, my great-grandmother, and great-greats, and great-greats, and great-great-great-great-greats, they were the strength that kept the family together. The man is a form of power, unparalleled. The Negro. The Nick. Oh, what, over there at the thing?
It was a hydrostatic last night.
Hydrostatic.
Shit.
What is that hydrostatic? What does that mean?
I don't know. Whatever the pressure and all that bullshit, the piping and all that shit, the gas.
Oh, I hope they don't blow nothing up. But yes, man is the power, woman is the strength. Prove me wrong. I just gave y'all some tea. The woman is the strength that keeps that family together. The man is the power that goes out, circumvents to make sure it is prepared and equipped. That it has what it needs. If you're going to send something out, you're going to send out the strength of it, or you're going to send out the power of it. 5 women with 1 man. Can you imagine that kind of power? Oh, y'all forgot. You don't want to remember it because you're egoic and you're selfish, right? That's what they've nurtured in you. And that's a short damn period. That's a short time. And then they give you stuff like, Harpo Productions. They give you, her playing whatever, Celie or whatever, and, an abusive husband. And that's what they give. Coming to America. Some feminism. Huh? These worthless ass sports entertainers, they're the ones that have allowed this to happen. Exploit the power, your power and your strength. Make you look meaningless as they take it and use it for themselves. Y'all getting it? I just want to come on and share that. And I'm about to go in there and make sure I get good and warm. It's going to get cold tonight. You know what I mean? I just wanted to share that with you. Again, I felt it was important. Very important. I got some good men, some good brothers here. And y'all are being lackadaisy. You're being caught up in your emotions and feelings that are baseless and untruthful. You have not taken it upon yourself to encourage yourself for better, to pie better, to build better, to be better, to build you back better. And you think the fucking window's open and it's long, huh? For those of you caught up in time because of what you got to do and you got to get this done. And no. You can do what you got to do, and you ain't got to give it no attention other than what you give it as far as being practical to get it done. As far as time's perceived, your perception of it, it's being the now. Regardless of what you have to do, some things you need to research, find out, get involved. You act like this is some kind of opportunity that came by every goddamn month. If that's the case, please inform me. I expect to be able to do what I'm doing up to 80, regardless of the damage and the injuries and all. Unless I told you other things, but don't worry about that. But I'm speaking the reality. Oh, Snizzle. That's a cow up there in the middle with the sun at? That's a cow?
Yeah.
Up there chilling like that?
Yeah, great.
With the sunset?
Yeah.
Oh, Snizzle. Y'all can't see it. It's not even. I get to turn.
Off the road.
Yo, there's a cow up there, bro. With the sun setting. There's a cow. Oh, I can't bring my finger. Oh, right over there.
Yeah, that's the one that's off the road.
No, oh yeah, man,
Driving the other day.
that is so cool. You'll be single forever. Why? No, you won't. Stop that. That's great. You're not single now. Having a man in your life doesn't mean sex and making babies. That's for those to bring in stronger babies. That's not how it works. I spoke about this so many times. No, you have a lot of men in your lives. You have a lot of brothers in your lives. You have a lot of, and it's important to be that strength. They get real mad when you have more than one woman. And who? You think I'm worried about some old broken ass woman who haven't walked into their truth? There's millions of us who live in so-called polygamy. That's where the Mormons got it from. And to shut up the person they created, they killed him at 36. Sacrifice to keep it locked in. See, y'all really don't think magic's real. I can take it. That's a spell in the fucking head. Oh, magic is real. They took the most perverse individuals and malayed everybody and have them mentally screwed up. You know what I mean? And we listen to those motherfuckers. P. Diddly Diddlers and with this, we use them as an example because he's the one out there, right? Everybody used to love watching Hugh Hefner. What kind of crazy, perverted, boo-boo stuff is that? OJ partook in that. OJ, Bill Cosby, all of them partook in all that nonsense. Some did things they went off the farm and they shouldn't have, right, OJ? My Uncle John Amos wasn't really with none of that shit. John was not with that. He was argumentative. He really had an issue with the direction. The focus was on JJ, right? This dumbass. Instead of Thelma, and see, they didn't want to look at those in college and the betterment. They wanted to focus on JJ. Oh, look at the painting, which most people can't even interpret. Who was that got the original one? The comedian. The one who loved Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. He has that original painting. Why? Why is it not for everybody? Do you see this false gratuitous thing? This I'm in control. I look what I got. This work, this mannerism, this mental despairing, this shit. Now, when I filmed, I was controlling it, but I couldn't control how far I was going. I knew I had to stop, and I couldn't. I could have kept, you know what I mean? And yeah. So it's like you take risks, right? So why would you allow people to fake act with that fraudulent risk that has nothing to do but a semblance of the time and the period to create the optical, so that way everybody lives in it. How many times, brothers, you go to the movies, you're watching something beautiful and your woman turn over with her insecurity, right? All that strength is fucking gone away. And look at you while your power is waning. You ever did that? Who was your first girlfriend? It's like the guy, was your last man big like me? Well, you know what I'm talking about, right? This insecurities. How did you think it got there? Hey, Fred, what's going on, baby? How do you think we got there? I'm talking some real shit, and y'all having a hard time with it. Good. That means I'm being practical. You see how that was? See, look what I just did. I'm not thinking on the spot. This is like, remember, there's no great I ams and you. There's a balance to stuff, man. There's a balance. What is the balance? Do y'all think it's give and take and give? Ain't that kind of world for you malicious consorts? Y'all really believe in the eye for an eye for two, even though I spoke on it? Please. Y'all not even revolt. You know when just people stop fighting? They never did until when rap got misused and crack came into the neighborhood, then it changed. And the ones that were still attempting to fight, all y'all thought they were crazy. And now you crack babies, you dope babies, you're born in a prison, your mammy ain't there, all you adopted or your grandparents took you in and they couldn't stand you because how your DNA had changed a little bit because it went from 3 shots to like 27 shots. I think it's up to 96 now. If I'm making it up, please help me out here. Guide me, please. It's a long walk. Do yourselves a favor. Just go back to the beginning and play it again. I'm going to shut this one down now, okay? Because I'm going to get warm. I want you to listen to it. I want you to pay attention. Because as I said, it's not going to change. All your information is up here, y'all. And if you practice doing things, you'll be amazed at what you can do. It don't go nowhere. You know what I mean? Go back to the beginning and listen to it. All right? And I appreciate y'all subscribing to our brother Ganja. All right, the Loser Manny too. If you haven't subscribed to him, we'll never see. And I'm gonna run you through like a steam cleaner unnecessary. And my other page, I'll look at the numbers. Thank you, Melanie, and those who subscribe. Appreciate you. I showed you what it looked like. I gave you the Somebody do me a favor right now and put my other channel in the chat, please. I'm gonna make another picture of it, and then you go over there and I actually have a screenshot out, but I'm on the phone right now. So what I'll do is I'll go over there and I'll share it again as a post. So that way, all you gotta do is type in that very thing. Look for that emblem that says banned in black with red letters going that way or that way, depending on which way you're looking at the camera. It says banned, B-A-N-N-E-D, banned. Okay. Oh, it's all right if you're not here, honey. We're gonna get you there. All right. I was hoping somebody would just go over there, copy the come over here to Earl him. Oh, that was a bird. Hey, what's up, little one? And copy it in, up on top of the greenhouse. Hi. There it is. Appreciate you, Lone Wolf, brother. Love you for that, bro. Oh, yeah, love you. But appreciate that, fam. That's his backup channel. There you go. Marcus. What's cracking, family? What's going on, beloved? And yeah, everybody keep subscribing to the brothers' channels and the sisters. Baby Girl Slaughter has one too. And we'd like to see her numbers go up as well. Niece Deece. Okay? Baby Girl Slaughter. Niece Deece. So please. Snoop. And you know she comes in here and says Fuse, right? My baby girl, she's got a channel. Yeah, you know, I mean, when I say we're all we have, you need to really implicitly really look at what I'm saying. We are all we have. You better believe that. Hey, baby. You want me to get some of them chips? Crumble them up for you. Huh? Get a little fat for that cold, them trees? Hi. Yeah. Like, these people don't charge at me or nothing. Huh? I enjoy watching the baby birds jump around and fly around. But anyway, I'm going to head on in. All right, guys? I know it's 42 minutes, but just watch it slowly. One time, at least really pay attention. Take down some notes and see what you find. That's what I ask for all the videos. But hey, I appreciate you all. I'm ready to go in here, get warm, because it's getting cool. It's going to drop again. Like I said, they said 30. Usually when they say like 40, it's 30. Like, you know what I'm saying? 35, 37. That's what I'm noticing over the last. And then tonight's going to be real cool. All right? So, appreciate you guys for coming by. And I just really adore outside. Oh, man. And I didn't think I would again. As a person who outdoorsman likes outdoors, and I really adore it. But anyway, y'all have a grand evening. All right, see y'all in the morning. All right, and yeah, all right, appreciate you.